Morning. About 3/4 of a mile in today's hike. We started at 5:15 and climbed about 500 feet so far. I think it's 1,500 feet in 2 miles. Then we level off for a pretty good amount. Super beautiful views on today's hike. 13.8, maybe 14 round trip. It is astonishing so far. Beautiful sunrise coming up. And great day. I think with all my hiking I've learned, but I'm starting this hike really dehydrated. And hoping to get some water here right at the beginning of the trail. I didn't start off with any. See how that affects me. But so far, doing well. I hope that you enjoy all of the views as we go. The sky's astonishing. Today's destination is Laguna. Filled up, drank about half a liter, so I'm feeling a lot better now. Just hit the about 1.5, close to 2 mile mark, and actually I think it's the 2 mile mark, which is the top of our uphill. So next 4 miles or so, we're supposed to be fairly level, slight ups and downs, so that'll be nice for a little bit of cruise. And it is just still continues to be amazingly beautiful. Talk with you all in a bit. Just a bit off trail for a point here. Fitz is in front of us, partially shielded by the clouds, but it is the large tower there. So super cool. Beautiful views. Every now and then I just need to stop and do a 360 view of everything around me. Looking across the valley, you can see the head of a glacier coming down. The wind blowing through here is very chilly, so I can see why it's still there. But pretty awesome sight. is just howling up this valley. So incredibly beautiful. Got some logs set up, crossing a beautiful meadow. Continue to get closer to that glacier. I don't know how much farther we go that direction, but it is stunning for sure. So we're back on another fairly steep uphill section. I think it's a mile. I'll find out. But right at the top of this is our destination.
We're about a third of the way up the hill. And as we get higher, we can look back and just see again the incredible views in all directions. The trail steadily climbs through this rocky riverbed. There's a small trickle of water flowing down some of it, but the rocks are challenging for stepping around, over, and on. Another 360-degree view from yet a little bit higher up the mountain.
So I said there's a lot of uphill. That riverbed down there is what we crossed just before starting this uphill section. I think I'm about 3/4 of the way up. It just goes right up this creek bed, straight up to the top. Work up.
Getting a little bit closer, coming across some snow patches as we get higher up. A lot of this reminds me a bit of the Sierra. Of course, there was quite a bit more snow then, but in terms of the trail itself and the snow patches going up some of the passes, this is pretty similar, although a little bit steeper here. Well, I came over that last rise and thought I was going to be at the destination. But as is often the case, the trail plays tricks on you. I've got what I think is going to be one more uphill to get to the top and to be where I hope to end and be done with all of this uphill. We just continue to have the strong wind blowing from the snow. Oh, we've made it to the top. We can look out down at the lake, which is actually frozen over, which is kind of a surprise. Didn't expect that. Also, kind of have a little treat here. We've got a bird that is pretty complacent and standing here, letting us get some good pictures of him. The wind up here continues to blow pretty hard and definitely cold. It's another small mountain just to our left. When we came down to the frozen lake, we looked at it. We hadn't planned to go up that way, but we think we are. We're going to see what visible things are able to see from there. It was a blessing deciding to take this little side route. We got up and looked down, and there is just a beautiful blue lake that's not frozen, sitting down a little bit lower. It's right at the base of the Tower Mountains. Absolutely beautiful and incredible. I can't believe that we almost missed this.
One last viewpoint before we head back down. Just phenomenal. This morning on our way in, we came from the left, which takes us by a vista point. On the way back, we're going to take the right loop and go by a lake.
It's definitely a popular trail. It has been extremely crowded on the way down. We're looking back over the river valley with a little bit different lighting than the sunrise from this morning.
So we're on the last portion of trail. This is the final downhill part. Probably have a mile or so left to go, but this is the view that we had this morning as the sun was coming up. This is in full daylight. I must say, absolutely gorgeous. far distance is one of the larger lakes that sits just outside of town. And had some photos on yesterday's blog with that. If you haven't looked at my blog, I started it with the Pacific Crest Trail, and I've kept it up with any other hikes or adventures that I do. And it's Dave's PCT hike.blogspot.com. Feel free to check it out. A little more pictures, a little more explanation of some of the stuff I do, and I also post all of the videos directly to that site. So hope you've enjoyed this so far, and I'll probably check in one more time at the bottom. El Shaitan down below us. What you see is the whole town. Hope you've enjoyed today.